One of our biggest enemies is doubt and fear. But the Savior said in Matthew chapter 21, verse 21, He says, "Verily I say unto you, if you shall have faith and doubt not, you shall say unto this mountain, Be thou removed and be cast into the sea, and it shall be done." Hi, I'm Jimi Hendrix, and this episode is called RP4, Faith, No Doubt, on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. Hi, I'm Jimi Hendrix. I am a success, confidence, and pride coach, member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I wish to give you patterns to help you receive more, help you live a better and extraordinary life right now. So if you'll come with me, I will help you receive these patterns. Get ready. Let's go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. I want you to come here and sit here in the Pattern Lounge, and we'll talk here for a minute. I had originally planned to talk about cleaning out negative thoughts, but there's been some things going on in my life that have really give me some perspective. What causes the negative thoughts? Two things: doubt and fear. I want you to think about that. There's been some things going on in my life that have really required me to seek the Lord, if you know what I mean. To seek Him. I'll be honest with you, things have been beyond no doubt crazy. And I'll just tell you that. But I have faith that the Lord hears us and that He understands us. Now, I gotta be honest with you, it's not easy. And you know what? I love talking about business concepts. But really, the beginning of my repatterning process, there were times I had doubt. Doubt that I could carry through. Doubt that I could make it the way the Lord was calling me to make it. And so, there we go. We have to trust the Lord that He knows what we're talking about, because He's strong. He knows what we're talking about, and He's the Lord. He understands us above anything. But we have to keep things in His control and have that faith. I want to read this verse forward to you. Jesus answered and said unto them, Verily I say unto you, if ye have faith and doubt not, you should not only do that which is done to the fig tree, but also if ye shall say unto this mountain, Be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, it shall be done. You see, one of the biggest patterns of faith, and one of the biggest patterns of success, shall I say, that I think often gets overlooked is faith. And I think, before this 4th of July that I'm podcasting, faith faith is in freedom. And we know that. And I want you to stay strong in that. The Lord knows what He's doing. And sometimes strength comes through numbers. Sometimes it's not easy to have faith when you're facing some adversity. And let me tell you something, adversity can creep up on you when you least expect it. It's like, oh my gosh, it's coming and I'm ruined. And, you know, it's funny, I was going through some of that. And Heavenly Father is like, hey, Jimmy, relax. Am I not still in control? Am I not still on the throne? Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about, Jimmy. Calm down. Whatever is bothering you, it's going to come through. You're going to be okay. And so, really and truthfully, I have to learn to trust in the Lord more and to have that faith. It's like I've said, I've had some adversity in my life. And really, rather than it deterring me from my networking business, I'm kind of like, oh, hey, you know what? Heck with this. Let's just go ahead and get me customer qualified. I'm determined to do that. You know what I mean? Regardless of what's going on. Now, I'm not going to go through what I'm personally going through. This show's not about that. This particular episode is about having faith when you're going through certain adversity. Because in many ways, our adversities are a small thing to God. And many times I've told you about my friend Brad. Now, one thing that Brad said that I agree about more and more and more is that we have a big God. And because of that, we have small problems. They seem big to us, but they're small to Him. And He can fix those. But we have to have the faith that He can. And I know it's difficult. It's difficult to want to do that, right? It's difficult to sit there and just think that but listen to me. Regardless of what happens, the Lord is on your side. And you know He is. And I have faith and trust in Him. Because the Lord, He's amazing. Sometimes He can use the most unlikeliest things to help solve our problems. Areas in our life that we may overlook. Because the adversary of our souls, he puts in things in problems, areas in our life that we might overlook. And so, despite what our adversary may try to do to us, we are lucky, we are fortunate enough to say, you know, hey, we can trust in God. Can't we? Can't we trust in Him? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping each and every one of you can, because I tell you what, we keep this trust. And God knows what's good for us. Let me tell you something. He loves us. He cares about us. And where would we be without Him? I'm just saying. It's not easy, is it? But you know what? We keep on having that faith. And making those mountains move. Now let me tell you something. Those mountains will move if we have enough faith. Because let me tell you something. I'm going to say this. With all my heart, I'm going to say this. Greater is He that lives in us than he that lives in the world. You get what I'm saying? I hope you do, because I think it really benefits you to hear this. Because the leading pattern of success is faith. And that's where it's come down to for me. So that when it all comes home, the thing that you got to lean on the most and trust in is faith. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of Pattern Realm. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. Please share this with Mama San, Papa San, and everyone. And this is Jimi Hendrix saying, choose, act, and pursue happiness. And remember this, from the bottom of my heart, Jimmy loves you. I really love you guys. Take care.